Greetings, my people. It's Mr. PDT and Dr. Brilliant once again on another episode of the Enlightenment series. As you all crow in, let me know where you'll be watching us from because we only have about 25 minutes to have this quick conversation. And the title of this broadcast reads Major One, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, almost left his wife of many years for a 21-year-old chick from Botswana. And this will be backed up by the recording that I'll play, a conversation between Major One and this 21-year-old, Ama 2000, the millennials. He can never leave here. What do you mean he can never leave here? When they had already made plans and when they were already planning on their next act of engagement, these people had promised each other that they will go to the lake and they'll be going to church together and they'll be going to different resorts together. So as you are joining in, my people, let me know where you're watching me from so that we can quick start this conversation and pick Dr. Brilliant's brain in the short period of time that we have on this chapter, on this conversation. Hi, Prof. X. Respect men of God, please. I do respect men of God. Trust me, I respect them. I respect everyone. I respect everyone, and I believe at the foot of the cross, we are all equal. There's no man that is too high or man too low for me. I see people as human beings, and I treat them the same. When we talk about them here, we are not trying to disrespect them, but we are just addressing some certain issues that I believe are pertinent and very important to be discussed amongst the believers that we are. Watching you from Guyana, Limpopo. Yo, I see you. Yes, you better be surprised. Bushiri only wanted to chop. He will never leave his wife. I warned him to avoid my 2000s, but he never listened. I'm watching from Zambia. I'm a 2000 people. It's a breed that you have to be very cautious of. Do not play around AMA 2000. No matter how desperate you are or no matter how much in need you are. These kids will mess your life up. The millennials are not to be touched. Avoid them at whatever cost. These kids, they can actually call your father, your father that is a lion at home. Your father that is Hitler, an Adolf Hitler at home. When he comes home in the house, all of you run away. He beats everyone up. He beats the wife, the children, and everything. But these AMA 2000s, when they're in a relationship with that father of yours, they'll be saying, hey, don't be childish. Hey, watch your tone when you're talking to me. Yeah, you're being childish right now, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't call me again. Don't call me again. AMA 2000s, they were cut from a different cloth. Whatever that they did with AMA 2000 can never be undone. So before we get into this conversation, let me just play this quick recording for Dr. Brilliant so that we can pick his brain and we can have this conversation in motion since we already have limited time. It's not even long. It's about 1 minute. So Dr. Brilliant, listen to this recording, the conversation between Major One and the lighty from Botswana that he was inviting, and then we'll establish why he was inviting her or if he had specific interests in the lighty.
Are we going to be going to church and stuff?
It depends when you're coming. If you're coming during the week, definitely it means we'll go together to the lake because I'm having a project there. So it means we'll be together at the hotel near the lake.
Okay. Yeah, I'll come next week.
No, thank you. Thank you.
He delayed everything. When do you want me to come?
When you're free. I just don't want to be like I'm pushing you or anything because I really like you. You see? I really like you. And you don't force a relationship with someone.
Yeah.
Dr. Brilliant, if a man of major one status, I don't know, there's a squeaky sound at your end.
It's a sound on my end.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
But it's can you speak? Let me hear.
Yeah, can you hear me?
No, it's a bit squashy. Are you able to log out and come back in again?
Right, let me do that and come back in.
Okay. Yes, my people. So, okay, please hit the like button. Share this broadcast. Share it, share it, share it, share it. I really like you. My people, I really like you. Share this broadcast right now. Show me some love. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. Show me some love. I really like you. I like you. I like you. I like you. Erisha, I like you. Pumi, I like you. Stelius, I like you. Amenene, I will like you. Rodwell, I like you. Dorot, I like you. Ida from Zambia, I like you. All of you that are tuned in, I like you. And I want a relationship with all of you. So please like this video, react with the heart, and share this broadcast right about now because I what? Because I like you. And I want a relationship with you, my people. I want a relationship with you. I like you. Let me know where you're watching me from. Lebohang, watching from Gabelonwe. I like you as well. Yes, my people. Dr. Brilliant, for men
Yes.
of for a man of major one status in caliber, is this appropriate to be calling these lighties and proposing and expressing his feelings for them? Do you find anything weird, wrong, or anything proper about this kind of conduct, considering the fact that the whole world has been made to believe that these two are in a perfect relationship? You can tell by the matching attires. You can tell by the smile on Mary Bushiri's face. Is this inappropriate behavior to leave someone as good looking as Mary? I believe Mary is good looking. And
Well,
leave a very
indeed.
mature woman
Indeed, Mary
like
Mary is
and
good
settle for
looking.
these kids. For this
Yeah,
child.
but,
This is a mere child.
Yeah, but you see, the issue here is that because this guy Shepherd, right, Bushiri, a lot of people call him Papa, this, that. We need to remember that this guy is about 30, 36.
Is Bushiri that young?
He's a young guy.
36.
He's actually, he's young. He's not. Mary is less than 4. Mary is 38 or something. I mean, I remember the court case. I think that's when it was revealed that Mary is actually older than Shepherd.
Is Mary older than Shepherd?
Yes. So, in other words, what I'm trying to say here is, it is very natural for men like Shepherd Bushiri to be attracted to the younger females that he perhaps thinks he's going to find more pleasure, sexual pleasure with than the main dish which is at the house, which is Mary. So it's quite a thing. I mean, morally, it's wrong, but you know, I don't know the girl. I don't know how old that girl is, but if she's of age, how old is she?
21.
21. Oh, so she's legally is not done anything wrong. Morally, he's done everything wrong. Maybe because of his position again as a man of God. But I'm playing devil's advocate.
So legally is not done anything wrong.
Legally has not done anything wrong. Legally has not done anything wrong. It is Africa. Is well within his rights, even within the Malawian constitution. Should he want to marry more than one wife, he can. But it's how you then look at him as a Christian. So those that are saying he's their papa, this is a moral failure on his part. This is also something that is of great disrespect to Mary Bushiri. I mean, like you rightly said, these AMA 2000s are very dangerous. She knew exactly what she was doing. She recorded this guy only to expose him in the way that she did. There's no denying that this is Shepherd Bushiri. They might try and say, oh, the voice was cloned, this. There was no cloning of voices. If you want to see what AI can do, and how they can clone a voice. They can never get it to sound exactly like, there's something that sounds like a machine. This is not a machine. This is Shepherd Bushiri. This is his way of doing things. He's done this before. I mean, they talk about that hotel that was called Sheraton in Pretoria, the Sheraton Hotel. A lot of things were happening there. I was there once before, and I don't know what happened now with his Shepherd Bushiri hotels, the one that he was his own hotel now. So this whole thing of him sleeping with these little girls that have just gone beyond the legal age, it's a thing that has been happening. Like people have been saying in the comment section, he just wanted to chow. He's never going to leave Mary. No, he's not going to do that. He's going to leave Mary at home temporarily to go and enjoy himself with these ones, but he always comes back home to his wife. So Mary is always going to be Mother Mary, and then all these other girls can dance around. I mean, this is the same guy that was sleeping with his PA at the time. The PA that later on ran off with one of his brother-in-laws. So the only one that managed to play Bushiri at his own game was the brother-in-law. I know we're talking about this other 2001, but there's a bigger thing that has happened that perhaps has affected Bushiri psychologically and mentally, that he now needs to continue playing around with the younger ones to sort of gain back his position, because he was bruised. He was bruised by Tana Israel to a point now that he actually finds that satisfaction, or him becoming a man again, by continuously finding these young ones and running off with them, because his own side piece was taken right under his nose, not by a stranger, but by his own brother-in-law. That caused psychological and emotional damage.
You know, the problem with you, Dr. Brilliant, you speak assuming that everyone knows what you're talking about. I'm going to draw you back a bit.
All right.
You mentioned that Shepherd Bushiri might be having a delayed reaction. He's probably a wounded lion. You know, a wounded lion just goes around biting anything on its way.
Mm-hmm.
You said Bushiri was in a relationship with this secretary, and this secretary was his side dish.
Yes.
One of his spiritual sons came and took this side dish, or this girlfriend of Bushiri. And this son was his son-in-law, which means, or you are implying, that this son of Bushiri was married to Bushiri's sister initially.
Yes.
And during the tenureship of their marriage, he left the sister of Bushiri and went on for Bushiri's side dish. Is that what you are saying?
And ran off with her. Yes.
And this son called Tana Israel, that's the name of the son, right?
Yes. And
he ran away with Bushiri's side dish.
Melody Zingai. Yes, I'll say the name. Melody Zingai.
Did he make her pregnant again the same way this son made Bushiri's sister pregnant?
Yes, he did.
So are you saying that Bushiri is doing all this that he's doing because of the damage that he was caused to him by Tana Israel?
It goes beyond that. It started before, yes, but maybe at that time it was just something else. But the way that he pursues this one and says, come, he's now emotionally detached from people that are around him because of what happened to him. Remember, this is a person that suffers from, I would dare say, short man syndrome. He's already angry. He's a very short man, that one. So he's very angry already because of all these issues to do with height. So now somebody tall comes, takes away his side piece, and now he's thinking, I'm going to take anything. This girl, the young girl that we're talking about, the 21-year-old, is even saying my boyfriend. He doesn't care about that because he's saying, this is why I'm saying it's a psychological and emotional, that the blow that was dealt by Tana Israel caused a lot of emotional and psychological damage on Shepherd. So now he would target people that have people. He's not just going after. He's going after this girl and saying, "Yeah, the girl is saying, but my boyfriend," and she's saying he doesn't even care. So he finds some form of satisfaction in doing this because it sort of rubs his bruised ego. It massages his bruised ego, because if there's one person that completely dealt a heavy blow on Bushiri, it was not him losing his jet, his private jets, or whatever, the Shepherd Bushiri hotels, what all that can be replaced. But what was dealt there, that a person comes, marries your sister, right? Marries your sister. So it's your brother-in-law and your
you
son.
sponsor. You actually sponsor the wedding and the marriage
Yes.
and everything.
And then he leaves your sister and takes your side piece and goes off with her. That caused serious psychological trauma. So he's probably
emotional damage.
Emotional damage. That's what it is.
Wait, so we are only dealing with the symptoms of the problem. Are you saying that it's better for us to look at the root cause of these actions that are being exhibited by Bushiri today?
Yeah, see, this is just for people that follow Bushiri to know. We are not really attacking Bushiri. I mean, if you want to continue following Bushiri, you can continue following him, but know the truth.
He's a wounded soldier.
Yeah, the man is really in some pickle here. He was dealt a heavy blow psychologically. That's big. Emotionally, that was a knockout blow. So he is now and put together the whole fact that is also this short man that suffers from short man syndrome and all that, and this skinny tall Tana Israel. So he's traumatized by all these people.
Fine boy. This fine boy comes.
Yeah, comes, takes. So now he's not using his looks. He's using his money now. Like, I'll pay for this. He's using his money to try and heal psychologically, try and heal emotionally, so that these girls can come and sort of massage his ego, massage his bruised ego, so that he comes back up again and feels that he's in control of something, because he's lost a lot. I mean, like I said, it's not criminal, it's not illegal. He can't be arrested for hanging out with this 21-year-old from Botswana. He can't be arrested for that. It's not a crime. Because she's not underage, but morally it is wrong. And I don't know how Mary feels about this whole thing. So again, there are more victims in this that are continuously being abused and hurt and bruised psychologically and emotionally, because he's a victim of that. So he's not actually seeing that his actions also cause more harm and damage to those that are around him. But because he needs that healing, he probably, the people in his church, instead of just saying, "Go, Papa, do something," you now need to do something for your Papa. You probably need to stretch your hands out, pray for Bushiri that he heals from this emotional and psychological damage that was dealt. So I think this chick from Botswana, this young girl from Botswana, has just exposed. She's just a tip of the iceberg. There are many more. She was just the brave one, the one that is the woke 2000 ones that just happened to put her device and record all this, because maybe she found it hilarious and found it to be funny that this guy is going to be begging her to come over all the way to Malawi, as if there are no chicks in Malawi. He could have found one in Malawi, but for some reason he had to pull one from someone. If we find that young girl's girlfriend, a boyfriend,
he's from Botswana.
Yeah, the boy from Botswana might actually have the same build as Tana. And because Tana was also in Botswana for a long time, this girl might have crossed paths with Tana at some point. So it could be payback.
Wait, what are the chances that Tanya is behind, or even the one who is sponsoring this young lady? Because this young lady is in Botswana, Tanya is in Botswana as well.
It's very possible. It's very possible that this girl could be working with Tana Israel, or Bushiri has been made to believe that this is Tana's girlfriend and he's trying to take her just to get one back at Tana.
Because this can't be a coincidence. Trust me, believe you me, this can't be a coincidence. That Bushiri goes all the way to tap into Botswana, and Tanya Israel is in Botswana as well doing his own programs. And all of a sudden, this girl comes with so much confidence. And when I was looking at this girl's profile, I can tell that no ordinary girl can have these guts or can communicate in this tonality other than someone who knows Bushiri.
Yeah, so this is what I'm saying, that it could be a side piece that Tana's side piece, because if we try and figure out this girl's connection with Bushiri, we'll find that something else is deeper than what has been at the surface. Like I said, that this is the tip of the iceberg. The issues that are behind this and underneath this, if we dig deeper, because we don't have to prophesize, we're sleuths, we're journalists, we investigate. So that's what I would do. I investigate these things and I analyze things, not with emotion. I detach all emotion and I look at things and I try and figure out how and what connects this person to this and that to that. So there's no way that this girl would have randomly just been called by Bushiri. There's a connection that they have.
Exactly.
And how did they come to that?
I thought about it. What if Bushiri was played by Tanya Israel?
Yes.
What if Bushiri was influenced by someone who is close to Tanya Israel, and Bushiri was made to reach out to this particular girl? Because when I also scrolled through
she's been made to believe that this is Tanya's girlfriend, or this is someone associated with Tanya. So this is a payback. This is just trying to punch back, trying to show dominance, that if you can take from me, I can take from you also. This is a game of ego. This is just these two trying to be macho. Unfortunately, the other one is shorter. The other one is a little taller. So again, it will continue to play this tug of war kind of thing. And it's no disrespect to anybody. This is just us coming to the table to talk about what has been.
Bushiri can never be that reckless, bruh. I know Bushiri. You know Bushiri. He can never be that reckless to just randomly text a girl on Facebook with his verified account.
And get to a point of saying, come to Malawi to a girl that you don't know. So the question now is, did the girl end up going to Malawi or not?
That's now what we have to investigate, because a ticket was bought, but there's no confirmation that she went to Malawi. If she did not go to Malawi, it means Tanya is involved.
No, this young girl never went to Malawi. She's my 2000. If she had gone to Malawi, I'm telling you, there could be pictures saying on a plane, on this, she would have been speaking about something to do with Malawi. She might have not taken pictures with Bushiri in Malawi. She would have taken pictures, something. These are my 2000s. They will be on Instagramming, posting things and whatever, and would have seen something to do with the lake in Malawi or something to do with Malawi, but not the Bushiri. So this was just a wind up. Bushiri was just wound up here, played. And I can tell you, my gut points to Tanya as one that played Bushiri again on this one.
So they probably wanted to blackmail Bushiri. They wanted to create something that implicates Bushiri that he will use to, because apparently from the information that is there, they were reaching out to Bushiri's sons to say, if you don't give us money, we are going to expose you. They were also reaching out to Major One to say, if you don't give us money, we'll expose these recordings. So Tanya might be at the focal point of this whole scandal. I'm not going to let you speak again, Dr. Brilliant. Tomorrow we are doing a part 2. You know, you've brought up some issues that are now ringing a bell in my mind. You've brought up some things that are making sense to me. But you know, I have a crisis on my side. I only have 30 seconds before they take off the entire lighting system. So for now, my people, we'll check out on the next episode of the Enlightenment series. Me and Dr. Brilliant, we're out for now.
It's a pleasure.